Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. My respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There is strong possibility that the crescent moon may not be sighted on Monday evening anywhere in the eastern hemisphere. For instance, in Makkah al-Mukarramah, the moon is setting 4 minutes after the sunset. And the age of the moon by that time is going to be about 12 hours and 40 minutes. Because the moon in Makkah will be born at 6:04 a.m. Makkah local time, and the sunset in Makkah is 6:40 p.m. local time, and the moonset is 6:44 p.m. local time. If the moon sets 4 minutes after the sun, that may not be sufficient time for human beings to sight the moon. Therefore, you may hear that the moon was not sighted in Saudi Arabia or in Cairo or anywhere in the east. But do not forget that in the west the moon will be sighted, because the new moon is going to be born in the United States of America today, which is Sunday, August 28th. 11:04 p.m. New York local time, and 8:04 p.m. California local time, and 5:04 p.m. Hawaii local time, which means that by the time the moon will reach on Monday evening to Hawaii, the age of the moon in Hawaii will be over 28 hours, and the moon will stay after the sunset almost 28 minutes. This time and this age of the moon is sufficient for the moon to be sighted by telescope. And when the moon will reach to South America, it will be big enough and it will stay after the sunset long enough that human beings can sight it with naked eye sighting. Therefore, we need to understand that here in the United States of America, the moon will be sighted on the evening of Monday, the 29th of August. And at the same time, if we go back to the ahadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet alayhi wasallam said, "Sumu li ru'yati waftiru li ru'yati." Sight it and start the month, sight it and stop the month. So definitely, with the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the crescent moon is going to be sightable while reaching in Hawaii, and definitely by the naked eye sighting there in South America. And as we share the night with Hawaii as well as South America, so definitely this sighting is applicable to the United States of America. So whether you take the meaning of sumu li ru'yati, actual moon sighting, or you take ru'ya in the meaning of certainty, in both ways we are fulfilling the requirements of Islamic Sharia, and our Eid on Tuesday would definitely be valid. So therefore, do not get confused. If you hear the news that the moon was not sighted in Saudi Arabia or it was not sighted in the east, it does not mean that it could not be sighted in the west. It will definitely be sighted in the western hemisphere. So the Fiqh Council's position to celebrate the Eid on Tuesday is valid from Sharia perspective. But we are requesting the Muslim community of North America not to get into the fighting and turn the moon sighting into moon fighting. Just go with your local community. If the local masjid or your jama'ah is going with Saudi Arabia, go with them. If they are going with the sighting in the east, go with them. If they are going with the Fiqh Council, go with them, because your Eid is with your community, and unity is more important than the issue of sighting or calculation. So for God's sake, do not make this issue the issue of argumentation between you. Unite yourself, be part of your local community, and follow whatever your masjid and jama'ah do. The Prophet ﷺ said, Eid al-Fitr is the day when you collectively do the Eid al-Fitr, and Eid al-Adha is the time when you slaughter your animal. So whatever you do collectively is going to be inshallah accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the accepted Eid. So please do not cause dissension, do not cause disunity. Go with your local community. And we, the Fiqh Council of North America, have already announced that the Eid is going to be on Tuesday. So those who will follow Fiqh Council will celebrate the Eid on Tuesday, and those who want to go with their local community, local sighting, or any other sighting can do it whenever they want to. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you, and Eid Mubarak to all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect this ummah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of us.